The Suing the Government class is exploring what are the remedies for government wrongdoing. The government wrongs citizens in all sorts of ways. The police might beat up a suspect when they're arresting them. That's a flagrant, outrageous example which fortunately doesn't happen often. A mailman might run you over when he's delivering your mail. The Environmental Protection Agency passes a regulation. Environmentalists might think this doesn't go far enough in protecting the environment. Businesses might think this goes further than Congress allowed and infringes on our rights to develop. So many people at many different times perceive, accurately or inaccurately, that the government has wronged them. This was a notorious incident at the time. This guy, Ernie Fitzgerald, was an incredible thorn in Nixon's side. He was a whistleblower, gadfly, thorn in the side of the administration. There's a really large historical component, not because it's a legal history class or because I am in any way a legal historian, I am not, but because it is, I think, both fascinating and somewhat shocking to realize how recent things that we take for granted are. It was not until 1946 that there was a remedy, a tort remedy for a governmental tort. And I don't mean, again, just these flagrant, outrageous cops beating you up tort. I mean, the accident caused by governmental negligence that grievously injures longshoremen unloading products at a loading dock. Some of the cases have fascinating pedigrees. They take us through the CIA administering LSD to unknowing soldiers in the Vietnam era. They take us back to the case about the government seizing property for non-payment of taxes from the estate of Robert E. Lee. That property is now Arlington National Cemetery. But in a case like this one, it's hard to establish that there were quantifiable compensatory damages. And there's a Supreme Court case called Kerry versus Pifus, which says you can't ask a jury, how much would you take to give up your First Amendment right, award what you think is right. No, nominal damages only, $1 damages. I've been wanting to teach this class. I've been thinking about this class for a long time. I feel like it's been in development in my mind for a long time. In part, that's because I have spent 25 years suing the government. I have been a poverty lawyer and a civil rights lawyer for many, many years here in Los Angeles, and I don't think I've ever sued a private party. Most of my work has been done in poverty law or civil rights law, but lots of people sue the government. Business people sue the government. Private interests sue the government. Government sues government. So I didn't intend the class to be only for students who might have my particular perspective or a civil rights interest or something like that. I really intend the class to be for people who might want to sue the government for a variety of different kinds of wrongs. My thought is that we have many classes that look at isolated slices of one type of law or another. We have administrative law, which looks at what do administrative agencies do, what do government agencies do. We have civil procedure, which I teach, which certainly looks at what governments do, but what anybody does when they want to file a case. We have remedies, which looks at what are the remedies that you can get for wrongs by a variety of parties. We don't have anything in the curriculum that pulls those pieces and more together with a certain focus. So I thought there was a space in the curriculum for something that would take things that students learn in many different courses, pull them together with a central focus.
I felt a little bit tricked because I thought it was going to be more of an ideological class, and I found out that it was more of a mix between civil procedure and admin law and many other things. But as I've gone along, it's really been a great experience. For one, I love Professor Pastore. I had her as a 1L, and she's a tremendous teacher, and I've enjoyed that aspect of it. And she's really been able to weave together the bigger picture of what litigation with the government is like. So I think what was initially disappointment has now turned into really a useful class that will help me as I go into public interest law.
Even before I had taken this class, I would have never really thought about it. I would have been like, well, yeah, people sue the government all the time, without really thinking about, well, no, there are only very specific ways you are permitted to sue the government, and you sort of have to work within that framework. And so it's a really fascinating course, and Professor Pastore is amazing.